Turn around and look at the cameraman for a sec. He's got a hat made of flowers. The kids had a beautiful little garden here and they just raped it for all the little pretty flowers. But if you can't guess, we're back at Dunia Bintang for Flower Fest apparently. It's just, look, all they want to do is run up and give us flowers. Thank God they can't pick bananas at their age because we'd be covered in them by now. Hello, thank you. Oh my God, it's crazy. Hey, I'll give some flowers. So, oh wow, look, I love coming up here because the looks on the faces of the kids is just priceless. And the great news is we're about to start asking for the sponsors from every single one of these kids here last year got sponsored. Now the school year runs from July through to May, basically. They're about to go, I mean, they've had a heap of holidays lately. They're about to go off on the end of the school, so their graduation's coming up in a few weeks' time. So from the beginning of May, they've already got the numbers so far. The last time I spoke, there was 10 new students, and there's some students that are going to matriculating up to the elementary school. So some of the sponsors have asked, we'd like to follow that child and help support their schooling on into next year at the new school, and some want to stay with Dunia Bintang and look after maybe a new child this year. What we need you to do, we need you to contact us. Now we're going to put the email address up here. Many of the sponsors sent some money through PayPal or through direct deposit. Some of them even did it at the school here for the sponsorship, but we don't have everyone's email address. So we're going to contact those that we do. If you've sponsored a child and you don't hear from us, it's because we're waiting for your details so we can contact you back. So I'm going to ask every single sponsor from last year. So there's 61 kids. I'm hoping we're going to get 61 emails. I know there's a couple of families that sponsored a couple of kids. Please send us an email with your details. Sorry? Yeah, okay, so I've been told they've got to go to admin@balidonate.org, and I'm going to put it under here. So please send an email, just a quick email. I would like to keep sponsoring Monday, or I would like to sponsor one of the new kids to come. We've got some people who sponsored kids or sent money for sponsorship at the latter half of the school year. So from about February on, your sponsorship will start in May, well actually June, July, when they go back to school this year. So if you have sent any funds in for a school sponsorship and you don't hear from us, please just send us a quick email, admin@balidonate.org, and we'll make sure that your sponsorship goes where it needs to. If you want to keep, if their children are matriculating, we'll send that on up. Meanwhile, they're already starting to do their morning prayers and their little assembly. So I'm going to take you up there and give you a look at that. And guess who's up there? KW Tours. How are you, brother? You good this morning? Good. So we've got some sponsors, a family that came up. I'll show you what they've done. Look, anyone that wants to do this as well, we do a little starter pack for some of the sponsors. And today, here we are. Today we've got a little Spider-Man or a Marvel comic backpack full of toys. It's got some school shoes in it, colouring books and pencils. It's a bit of a starter kit, and the family that's come up to see their sponsored child wanted to do something special, so I sent my lovely wife Fee out to the school store to get all the bits and pieces the kids need. And I've had parents, sponsor parents or sponsor families write to them and say, listen, we'd like to know when our child's birthday is, because we want to send them a little gift over for their birthday or for Christmas or to start the school year. So any special requests you get, like you've got for us, please let us know. We are, as now things are sort of in full swing, we are going to make sure that every teacher, every parent and every sponsorship, sponsoree, every sponsor, how is that, has all the details that they need. We do request that you contact them through us, just for safety's sake. Being young kids involved, we don't want any sort of suggestion of impropriety. So the schools just said, look, if you can they, if they want to contact the kids, can they do it through Bali Donate, which is fine. And I'm sure you all respect that. So hey, listen, I'm going to go and teach you all these, show you all these kids. And we'll just see, they're so excited to see us this morning. They've been picking flowers and running up and giving us all big hugs and high fives and everything. Oh, look at your pretty flowers. Apa khabar, Papa?
Kurang semangat. Lagi sekali ya. Keras suaranya.
Halo.
Yeay. Dadah. Dah, hari ini kita mau bola. Ya. Coba sekarang mau belajar. Dadah. Hello.
Listen, for those people who haven't been following what we're doing up here at Junior Bintang, Junior Bintang, it doesn't mean beer school. Bintang is the Balinese or the Indonesian word for star. And Dunia Bintang means world star. So it's got something to do with, it's got nothing to do with YouTube or Muzza, but it's just a bit of a coincidence, because these days this school is known all around the world. In fact, in the last couple of months, we've had over 1 million people watching everything we've been doing here in Bali. In the last 2.5 years, 4 million people have watched us. Hello. Hey, ow. These kids are getting stronger too. What we've done, this school, hello. Ow. This school is a private school set in the grounds of the giant big GWK Cultural Park. Now the reason for that is the headmistress's husband has some family land, and his family said, we'd like to help you to develop a school. This school is mostly attended by children of the backstage workers, the people that work up in Uluwatu. So we're down in the Jimbaran sort of area, but people who work behind the scenes, people who might be cooks or cleaners in hotels, or run restaurants or laundries or that sort of stuff. People whose English isn't probably very good, and people who are struggling to be able to get their kids to and from a school. Now, this is a junior school. This is like a kindy, I guess. Takes 4 to 6 year olds, and from there they go on up to elementary school. And what we've been doing is, we found out this school only had 2 classrooms, and it had a horrible long drop toilet, and it was in pretty desperate condition. The grounds were very rough. You can see there's some nice paving out here now, and they've got the whole road paved. There's still plenty of room to expand the school down the track, but what we have been able to do through sponsors and through donations is we've been able to build a brand new classroom. So they've got now a classroom. The school's gone from about 30 kids to over 60 kids, and they've got a brand new toilet block here. They've got the new classroom that we built Christmas last year, I think it was. Or was that the year before? I don't know. It's been a while now. And all the classrooms are air conditioned, so the kids can learn in comfort. They've also got fans. We've got some new playground equipment. We've got some sporting equipment. They've got plenty of balls and colouring pencils and drawing books. So it's been a huge ongoing commitment for us. We've been coming up here almost every week for the last couple of years, just to follow up on our progress and to bring you guys into line with what's going on. And when I talk about sponsoring kids, it costs about $200 Australian, thereabouts, to send your child to Dunia Bintang. Now there's also an enrolment fee on top of that, but what we decided to do was we came in and said, if we can gather some money to cover some of the costs of their education, it helps with things like uniforms, it helps with the cost of sending the kids to school. It means that the kids can go to school without the parents being burdened by that 20-30 bucks a month every month, depending on how many kids they've got. It could add up to be quite a lot of money. So for $200 a year, we've been able to, in the last 12 months, to send 61 kids to school, so their parents have got almost no burden at all. Those kids not only get a good education from a really good dedicated team of staff, but they're also getting a lot of exposure to Westerns. And I'll be honest, when we started coming up here, there was a lot of kids that were very shy to outsiders, that didn't speak any English, that were quite withdrawn. And now the kids are so excited, and that excitement breeds new excitement. So the new kids coming along say, oh, there's Uncle Murray or Uncle Muzza and all that sort of stuff. So not only are sometimes they get to meet their sponsors, but they get to meet us. They get familiar with us. And then when we go to the second school, to the elementary school where they're graduating to, well, many of them, those kids seem to be the ones with better English. They're certainly very welcoming, and it's just a flow-on effect from there. So what we're trying to do is give them a really good solid start with their educational journey, and hopefully keep going through to their high school and maybe even beyond. So if you want to sponsor a child, send an email to admin@balidonate.org, and we will give you some details about what it's all about. I'll show you the wall of gratitude. Look at this. So for the 2023 school scholarship program, here we go. All the kids, all the parents, their names, it can be a bit hard, but all of these families have sponsored kids, and the parents are extremely grateful. It's just beautiful for them to see who's been supporting them so that their kids can get a good education. So look, we'll go back into the classroom, see what these kids are up to, and I'll leave you to it. But guys, yeah, it's all about to happen. We're going to start sending information out on about the 1st of May for the June-July school year. So it gives us a couple of months to get things sorted out. Don't expect an immediate reply, because we're just going to stockpile them and do it all as quickly as we can at the one time. Otherwise we're doubling back and making it a bit more complicated. But let's have a look around the school. Did you find your name up on the board? Yep. Yeah, that's all good.
There, absolutely.
The kids are so funny, hey? Big smiles everywhere. Oh, here we go.
Christina are teachers.
Yeah, love it.
They are teachers, so they're good joyous.
Once more. Okay.
Yeah, do again.
Yeah. Now you do. Ready? Ready, semangat.
You're joining too, you gotta learn.
Very good.
Thank you, Miss Auntie.
Bye bye. Thank you. To the
Hello.
Ya, nih Missnya sekarang mau ngajarin kalian bahasa Inggris. Kalian jawabnya yang sopan, jangan teriak-teriak ya anak-anak. Ya. Oke, Miss.
Nama saya Chris and Chris and nama saya Taylor.
Fish.
Hey.
Next one is horse.
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 Bahasa Inggris ya sayang.
Which is what we're doing.
The next one is lion. Lion.
Lion.
That's it.
All right, thank you. All right. You come up. This is for you. This is for you.
Oh.
That's all right. That's fine. That's fine. It's for you.
Come and have a photo.
Okay, we'll come and take a photo. And that, where's Taylor? Isaac, can you take a photo?
Smile.
Look, for you.
Ah, nice hug. That's so beautiful.
And how have you been?
You bagus?
That's good. Bagus. Oh, good. Daddy goes back. Yeah. That's good. You enjoy that. Okay. That's for you. That's for you. Oh, good.